What up, guys? Welcome back to another epicseven video today. And today, guys, we have another account. So obviously you guys know what that means. That means we're going to be doing an account giveaway on the channel for this great account. And actually, let me go ahead and switch this team up so that we can see what the true prize. There we go. The girl Shadow Rose is here. Obviously a very fresh unit. It hasn't been really worked on, but she is here on the account, guys. So let's go over the units that we have access to for this account real fast. So this is a donation by Coolzer, fellow subscriber on the channel. He actually won one of my account giveaways a couple months ago. I don't know what he ended up doing with it, but I believe this was an account purchased by Setsina through our Discord, where you can buy a bunch of accounts from them. Basically, accounts that have been rolled, and they continuously do like daily summons and collect login rewards, and that's what you see here. There's like 1500 stamina, and these at rank like 40, 32, 20, 34. So lots of resources. Let's actually go to the resources first real fast. So let's go to that. Let's see totally what he has. So there's some catalysts, there's some farming equipment, crafting materials. There's 2 green Molagoras, 1 red Molagora. There are 3 seeds as well. If we go all the way to the bottom, yep, there's 3 seeds there. So there's a total of 5 green Molagoras. Pretty much drained out on bookmarks and skystones, unfortunately. Still a decent amount of gold. 500 conquest points. Obviously, lots of stamina to farm. And then you see there 51 leaves. Pretty insane, actually. 3 labyrinth compasses ready to use. The 3 abyss tickets ready to use. So all that as far as resources goes. Let's go to the equipments. So you guys will see here. It has the Christmas hat. It has the... does it have the boots? I don't think so. Doesn't have the Christmas boots. Has the hat, though. It should have the ring. Shouldn't it? Because I believe all the accounts get the ring? Okay, it doesn't have the speed ring either, doesn't look like. I don't see it. No, it's not here either. Okay. I thought that every account got the ring, but I guess not. So that's fine, though. So that's where you guys are at for kind of gears. You guys can kind of overview that there. So now let's go into the heroes, finally. And you guys can kind of see what we have to work with. So this does have Zeno. So if you guys did want to use him on this account for, like, PvP, maybe for farming, things like that, or anything that can, where silence would be very useful. Does he have all the other copies of Zeno? It looks like he only has it at a B ranking, so I don't know how useful that'll be. It is not a fully devoted Zeno, so unfortunately, so that's kind of a rip there, unfortunately, for that character. We have Says, one of the best farmers. Oh, look at that imprint on that Says. Oh, man. An imprinted Says. That's pretty funny, actually. And he does have Dust Devil as well. Then we have Cecilia. Pretty cool there. It looks like she's got Arius on her. Very, very good artifact there. Awesome, awesome. And you could transfer that over to Shadow Rose if you guys... I would highly recommend making Shadow Rose one of your key core units. She's one of my favorite units ever in the game. So, awesome unit. But we do have Cecilia there. We guide her Aither, another awesome hero. You guys can see there. Slowly building that up as well. She acts as a very good utility, single target DPS, as well as very good utility for some healing and for some speed debuffs. And also she does a self barrier. Obviously we have the #1 healer in the game. Well, I wouldn't say #1. One of the top 2 healers in the game of Angelica, depending on your preference. If you prefer her over Tamarine, whatever camp you're in. But obviously, for 4-star healer, she is by far the best in the game. So we have Angelica. We have regular Armin. If only this was Crimson Armin, this account would be very, very OP for level 34. But we have regular Armin. We got a Kyrus. We got a Hazel, who isn't specially changed yet. So you guys can go ahead and do that. We have a Clary, and there is a Clary dupe down here as well. I remember seeing, yeah. So we got 1 Clary dupe so far. So I would recommend just wait till you get 2 more of them. And then, actually, is she already past level 30? Isn't she? Oh, she's already at 50. So actually, I would assume Clary's specialty change has already been started. Okay, very cool, very cool. We have Lorena as well. Is she at 50? She's at 50 as well. So Lorena and Hazel and Clary could all be possibly specialty changed. And then we have Shadow Rose. Obviously, like, probably is the most hyped up unit on this account, to be honest. And then we have Ren. We have Cirilla from the event. Unfortunately, it doesn't like any devotion. No devotion. So no dupes to Cirilla. Rip that. And then we do have Shuri. But since this account does have Shadow Rose, I don't really know if Shuri will be all that effective. We do have Green Sid, Earth Sid. That's actually very, very good. Sid will be a very good combination with Shadow Rose for PvP and Guild War. So he's a very good unit to have on this account as well. And then obviously Silk is free. I don't know if that was a pulled Silk or if that was... Well, it had to be at least one pulled because she does have one devotion already. So at least one copy of Silk was pulled. We'll actually check connections and see where they're at with that. There's a Rusid already in the account. Elson, which I would assume is from connections, unless he pulled it on Moonlight. Rickarus, there are Moonlight characters, so it is possible that Elson was a Moonlight pull. I think that's about it. Alright, so that's it for the heroes. Let's go to the artifacts. So artifacts, we have Durandal. Oh man, that's awesome. So if you pull a Fat Cat, that's going to be insane. We have Iron Fan, we have Abyssal Crown, which is Mage exclusive, Alexa Basket Thief exclusive, Strek Gauntlet, which is my meme. I hate that artifact so much. Hellcutter, 2 copies of El's Fist, 2 copies of Rosa, Sashi Ithanis, 4 copies of Infinity Basket, 2 copies of Helgelance, 2 copies of Adamant Shield, 1 copy of Caladra, it looks like. I don't think it's been enhanced. No, it's base. Tagal's Ancient Book. We have 3 Ariuses, so that can be limit broken twice. You may want to keep some of those copies, though, depending on how many knights you plan to use, since it does have Cecilia and Shadow Rose and Clury, so 3 great knights there. We have Mahagara's Tomb. Very, very awesome Soul Weaver artifact. That could go on your Angelica. Very good. We have Dust Devil, which obviously makes sense to be on your Sez or your Sid. Probably your Sez, though. Actually, no, I would not put it on Sid. Probably you should put Alexa's Basket on Sid over that, if you have nothing else, to be honest. We have Moonlight Dreamblade. So this is on any thief that you want to have for evasion. So if you ever pull Violet on this account, very good artifact for Violet. And we got a couple copies of Joker. Definitely save those copies for down the road. So it looks like that's all for the artifacts. So let's go and check connections. See what he got for some connections. All right. So he has done Aither. He has done Elsa and Lorena. So those were from, not from Moonlight pulls, but they were from connections. There's a copy of Hazel to get. There's a copy of Jet to get. There's Cartusia. There is Crozet, Yuna, obviously, and Maya. So those are all the things you guys can still get with connections. If we go into, let's go to battle and let's see where they're at with altars. So on altars, they are only through stage 6, so not very far in altars. In Abyss, they were only on floor 30, so a lot of rewards to still get from Abyss. If we go to the Labyrinth, it looks like they haven't even like 100%ed the first Labyrinth, so still a lot to do in Labyrinth as well. For hunts, we're on Wyvern 6. We are on Golem 5, and we are on Banshee 5, so not very much with that either. And then it looks like for this, keep in mind, guys, you guys can get Moonlight Summons Molagoras and high-level charms for clearing the training ground. Obviously, you have to be built up quite a bit before you can probably attempt this. I'd recommend probably 100 to 120k CP of a good, well-rounded team. But, I mean, this account can get there for sure with units like Guider Aether, Shadow Rose, units like that are very, very good for, boss-type events. So, I would assume, like, since he hasn't even... I think he's done normal difficulty only, so yeah, so hard and... or no, it hasn't even done normal because hard is still locked. So I would assume Training Ground is completely untouched on this account. Obviously, I'd have to look at the other days and see if he ever did that, but I would assume it's untouched, judging from that normal hasn't even been attempted yet. Alright, so let's go into Adventure, and you guys can see there is still quite a bit to do in Adventure. I'm not going to go through all in normal. You guys see here, because I think for the most part, a lot of it has been 3-star cleared. So it looks like, so 9-1, there's still some stuff to do on normal. 9-2, there's still some stuff to do. And I know 10, there is some stuff as well. And he hasn't gotten the Breath of Orbis from this. You guys can see there. So now if we go into World difficulty, let's check out if he has even attempted World yet on stage 1. And it looks like not very much. So I would assume World is pretty much untouched, except for barely starting Stage 1. Yeah, Stage 2 has not been touched. So World Difficult, you can pretty much say on this account is completely untouched. So there is a lot of Sky Stones, a lot of bookmarks to still claim from this account. So unfortunately, he's not going to be playing the account for the rest of the week, and I really don't have time to farm the account much. So I may try to do maybe a couple summons if I have time to farm this in the background, possibly, but probably not, to be honest. I just don't really have the time to do another epicseven account currently. So this is pretty much where it's going to be. If you guys definitely are interested in this account, you guys know the drill. You guys got to be subscribed. You guys got to like the video and comment down below why you want this account the most. You guys can say, I want it for Shadow Rose, I want it for Angelica, Guide or Aether, whatever. And we will be auctioning this account away by the end of the week. So I will give you guys until Friday to get your guys' comments in for the video. So, but definitely, guys, I hope you guys are appreciative of this account giveaway on the channel. And once again, give a special shout out to Coolzer in the comment section down below for donating this to the channel. And I thank you guys so much for checking out the video today. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to drop a like, do all the good YouTube stuff, and we'll see you guys in the next epicseven video. Peace out, guys.